Okay, well what we're working on today is a mosin+nagant+rifle+sight+guns front sight. The mosin+nagant+rifle+sight+guns and a lot of its relatives, 91, Model 38s, Model 44s, a lot of them are known for shooting quite a bit higher than we would like to when we're shooting targets. They were originally designed as a battle rifle, and for their intended purpose they work fine, but now that we're shooting paper, the sight picture that we use here in the States doesn't really work out well. They will typically shoot 7 to 10 inches high at 100 meters or 100 yards. So what we need to do is put a taller sight post, a taller front sight post in these rifles. To do that, you first have to take the front sight hood off. These sight hoods are dovetailed with a relatively small dovetail. If you look at these sight hoods, you'll see that usually from the right side, as you're looking down the barrel of the rifle from the shooting position, you'll usually see that the right side has been peened or hammered on. That's the side that the arsenal originally installed the front sight hood from. So you want to take a small punch, and I recommend a brass punch. You want to take a small punch and remove the sight hood by tapping or drifting it out from the opposite side. Just gentle tapping, doesn't take a heavy hand at all. And what you end up with is your small dovetailed sight hood. If you turn it upside down and look at it, there'll be a hole in the bottom, a little bigger than an 1/8 inch, and that's where the post was originally inserted from. You're going to take your punch. Sometimes the post will just fall out, but most of them are snug. You want to press, and if necessary, tap with your mallet gently. Press that original post out. And you'll end up with something that looks like that. What we're going to do is replace that with a taller sight post. I could not find a source for sight posts for Mosin rifles. There's some fixes that involve putting solder on the tip of the post, or a piece of shrink tubing or polyethylene or different types of plastic tubing over it, cutting them off at different lengths, but those really didn't satisfy me. I wanted something that looked original other than the height. So I manufacture sight posts right here in the shop. They are the exact same diameter as the originals. I can make fatter posts or skinnier posts if somebody wants one. But I like to have it look original, except for other than the height. They're hot blued. They look identical to the original posts. If you'd like to get some of those for your rifle, you can email me at the address at the bottom of the screen there, and I'd be happy to send you some. Alright, so what we do is usually we just drop in the new post. If it doesn't go in all the way flush with the base of the post versus the base of the dovetail, you might want to tap that a little bit. You might need to put that on a wood block, and very, very gently, no heavy hands on this, very gently tap on your brass punch square with the center of the base of the post, very gently. If it still doesn't go in, you might have an undersized bore. Again, these were produced during wartime. Those bores aren't all 100% the same, so if you have to, you might have to take your jeweler's file and file the base of the new sight post down a little bit to adjust for it being a little bit undersized on the sight hood. So once you get that in, you want to make sure you index your sight hood the way that it originally was. There is a chisel punch mark, a vertical chisel punch mark, usually somewhere close to the center of the hood's base. That goes towards the muzzle of the rifle. You'll see that a identical chisel punch mark is on the rifle base for the sight hood. That is your reference mark for your windage on the sight hood. You want to just slide that base back in from the direction that it came out and tap it back into place until you get your windage mark back to the original location. And again, if you're off a little bit on that, if you didn't get it exactly right, take your punch and your small hammer or mallet or whatever tool you use to tap on your punch to the range with you, and you can easily drift that over for windage at the range. Also, while you're at the range, and another good reason to take your punch and your mallet with you, you will definitely have to adjust this post for elevation. These new posts are 17 to 18 millimeters long, so that they will work for the absolute highest shooting mosins. I've seen some that were 15 inches high. So these will usually accommodate a mosin that will shoot up to 20 inches high, which I've not seen any like that. But all you have to do is file down the height of that post, and you can custom tweak that right into calibration with your rear leaf sight with whatever your favorite load is. So give it a try. I think you'll enjoy it. It'll get your rifle shooting dead center.